well, the ambassadors from the land of Lumania are here. Barnes and Barnes, welcome to Dementia.
Well, vubaha, as we say at home, Dr. Demento.
Great to be back with you in Dementia Central.
Art and Artie, 'tis wonderful to see you. And you have come bringing a new album, a new baby, so to speak.
Absolutely. You know, we have been tucked away, hard at work for a long time now, getting our new video package and album and CD and cassette package together, and you're the first guy to receive it from us.
Well, I am truly honored. Yes, it is a combination video, compact disc, cassette, and phonograph record called Zabagaby, the best of Barnes and Barnes.
Hey, Dr. Demento, you know what Zabagaby means, don't you?
What does it mean, Artie?
Party naked with Barnes and Barnes.
Does that surprise you?
The guys who brought you Party in My Pants. We might even listen to that one a little bit later. But for those of you who perhaps have only become acquainted with the Dr. Demento show in recent years and don't know the long history of these two distinguished gentlemen, let me play for you their most popular, their most famous song so far on the Dr. Demento show. In fact, it's one of our top 5 all-time most requested songs on the Funny 5. Let's listen once again to Fish Heads.
Oh, that one.
Fish heads, roly-poly fish heads, eat them up, yum. Fish heads, roly-poly fish heads, eat them up, yum.
In the morning, laughing happy fish heads. In the evening, floating in the soup.
Fish heads, roly-poly fish heads, eat them up, yum.
Ask a fish head anything you want to. They won't answer, they can't talk.
Fish heads, roly-poly fish heads, eat them up, yum.
I took a fish head out to see a movie. Didn't have to pay to get it in.
Fish heads, roly-poly fish heads, eat them up, yum.
They can't play baseball, they don't wear sweaters. They're not good dancers. They don't play drums.
Fish heads, roly-poly fish heads, eat them up, yum.
Roly-poly fish heads are never seen drinking cappuccino in Italian restaurants with Oriental women.
Fish heads, roly-poly fish heads, eat them up, yum. Fish heads, roly-poly fish heads, eat them up, yum. Fish heads, roly-poly fish heads, eat them up, yum. Fish heads, roly-poly fish heads, eat them up, yum. Yeah.
And there it is, Barnes and Barnes with Fish Heads. That song is, 9 years old this fall, yes.
That song has gone through a couple transformations, actually, before we arrived on the version that you just heard. And in fact, that version, for all you trivia buffs, was recorded August 24th, 1978, so it is actually over 9 years old. Originally, it was written in 1975, had a lot of different lyrics and a few different chord changes, and we fooled around with it for a while, and it became what you just heard.
A tasty little tune.
Do you recall any of the lyrics that were jettisoned along the way?
There was something about silly little fish heads never sing on Sunday. Da-da-da-da-da. They smell real bad. I forget.
Yeah, it's
escapes
good that
my mind.
they're not on the vinyl reality, though. I think we picked the best of the batch.
You know, I think, Art, you wrote all the verses to that song.
Yes, but didn't you write that chorus, that unforgettable chorus?
That unforgettable melody? Yes, I think I did. Thank you very much.
What a team. How do we do it?
We're
We used to be
too
that
good.
good,
We're
you
too
know.
good.
True collaborators. When did you guys first get together and how?
Well, we were separated after the Siamese twins operation, you know, so we've kind of been together ever since we were zygotes.
Actually, our first Barnes & Barnes recording session took place December 26, 1970. We were 2 years old at the time.
Can you prove that?
Yes, I can, actually.
Okay.
I still have the tapes to that. Maybe we'll release them one day.
You know, it's like a sick marriage. It's like we've been doing this for so long that our goal is to get really famous so we can break up, you know, like Mick and Keith and Lennon and McCartney and stuff. But until we get really famous, we're just going to keep doing this.
Like all self-respecting best of albums these days, this new album, The Best of Barnes and Barnes, contains some new cuts, you know, some that you can't find even on any of the other fine Barnes and Barnes albums.
Yeah, one of the new cuts is a cover version of the old Tom Jones hit, What's New Pussycat, Barnes and Barnes style, just in time for the 80s.
Yeah, that was Artie's idea, and we got to work, for the first time ever, we got to work with other producers on 2 new tracks. Bob Casale from the group Devo produced What's New Pussycat, and we got to do it in his studio, and it was just great for us to get away from just working together on everything one-on-one because, you know, we fight so much and we just like, you know, we're physically violent with each other all the time that when we were working with Bob Casale, it was nice to have a break from all that because we couldn't really let it out like we normally do.
He held us at bay.
We thought he was going to play everything on it, but he made us play everything on it.
Well, let's listen to the results. What's New Pussycat with Barnes and Barnes.
What's new, pussycat? Whoa, whoa, whoa. What's new, pussycat? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Pussycat, pussycat, I've got flowers and lots of hours to spend with you. So go and powder your cute little pussycat nose. Pussycat, pussycat, I love you. Yes, I do. You and your pussycat nose. What's new, pussycat? Whoa, whoa, whoa. What's new, pussycat? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Pussycat, pussycat, you're so thrilling and I'm so willing to care for you. So go and make up your big little pussycat eyes. Pussycat, pussycat, I love you. Yes, I do. You and your pussycat eyes. What's new, pussycat? Whoa, whoa, whoa. What's new, pussycat? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Pussycat, pussycat, you're delicious, and if my wishes can all come true, I'll soon be kissing your sweet little pussycat lips. Pussycat, pussycat, I love you. Yes, I do. You and your pussycat lips. You and your pussycat eyes. You and your pussycat nose. What's new, pussycat? What's new, pussycat? What's new, pussycat? What's new, pussycat? Yeah!
What's New Pussycat? And that's from the Barnes and Barnes album Zabagaby. The best of Barnes and Barnes, and Art and Artie Barnes are my guests. When Fishheads came along, that immediately went to the top of the Dr. Demento Funny Five, and that was quite remarkable. But what really grabbed my attention in a way, it made me realize that you guys were something special, was that instead of following up Fishheads with something else just like it, like maybe rat tails, long and hairy rat tails, like other groups might have been.
I like that.
Yeah, maybe we should cut Fishheads too. What do you think, Art?
I think we should go right to work on rat tails.
You guys kind of made a left turn, one of many that you have made. I mean, leading lately to such songs as What's New Pussycat, but you also have a serious side to your work that I've enjoyed through the years.
Yes, it's true. We get very depressed and serious.
And write love ballads.
Do you blame us?
Yeah, there's like one that is contained on the album called Don't You Want to Go to the Moon that has a fairly distinguished background singer on it.
Yeah, I've got several of them, actually. We have, it's hard to believe, but it's Steve Perry singing on those choruses. You'll hear his distinctive style there. And we also have...
We've got Jerry Beckley and Dewey Bunnell from the group America, and Joseph Williams, the lead singer in the group Toto, and Jake Ruska, who's released quite a few solo records of his own. And yeah, they're all singing on that one. You know, they took a look at the songs they were singing on their own bands, and they heard this, and they just begged us to be a part of it. We tried to say no.
As
but,
major stars often do.
They whined and stuff, so we said, all right, all right.
You guys do travel in celestial circles, I mean, and then look at all the guests on your video.
Oh, you know, I'll tell you, the video is really a star-studded kind of package. We have 2 Academy Award winners, Jose Ferrer and Shirley Jones, in it. Movie stars like Mark Hamill and Ray Don Chong, and we've got Rosemary Clooney.
We got
and
Weird Al Yankovic on this video.
Weird Al himself consented to be a part of it, and we've got Bill Paxton and Miguel Ferrer, Jonathan Harris, who was Dr. Smith in that old television series Lost in Space.
I
is in
remember
it.
that.
We've got Jerry Siegel, who created Superman. Yes, he was in it as well. Wildman Fisher contributes some wonderful stuff. And there's a couple appearances by...
A certain radio dementoid.
yeah, that's it.
What's his name
Dr.
again?
Demento? Dr. Demento.
That's it.
Dr. Demento.
I knew that guy would get in there somewhere.
Yeah, didn't we give you your film debut there, Doctor?
Yes.
You're in the Fishheads video.
Oh,
the
yes.
infamous video.
The Barnes & Barnes video that is coming out along with the album, cassette, and compact disc also contains a complete anthology of the Barnes & Barnes song videos, including Fishheads, the long version, right, with
fully
my acting
unedited.
debut.
The unedited version. This we might add. This is a compilation videotape of all 8 videos that we've done, and the stars that Art just mentioned all tell tall tales about Barnes & Barnes, and it kind of links everything together.
Tall tales, short stories, whatever you want to look at it.
So
as.
Dementites and Dementoids, you can kind of imagine all that in your mind as we listen to one of the other songs on the Barnes & Barnes video that's also included on the album, by the way. This is A.
And when I see her, I go. And when I see her, I go.
And that's Barnes & Barnes with A, which is spelled, for those of you who write things down, A-H, and then a space, and then an A.
You know, Doctor, when you're someplace and you see just a beautiful, strikingly beautiful woman, and it just
And you
overwhelms you.
You want to walk up to her and say something, but you're speechless, and the only thing that comes out is like... That's what that song was all about.
Yeah.
Barnes & Barnes, my guests on the Dr. Demento show, will be back with a couple of more tunes from Zabagaby, the best of Barnes & Barnes, and a little live music here under the smogberry trees.
Ooh. Do you know what this is? It's someone about to use dental floss, one way to fight cavities. Now what's this? It's someone opening a pack of Trident gum, another way to fight cavities. New studies show chewing Trident after sugary snacks reduces the acids that form between teeth, acids that can cause cavities. Ask your dentist. So along with your regular brushing and flossing, chew Trident after sugary snacks, and you may hear these sounds more often.
Got a great checkup, Mom.
Got some good news from the dentist.
Guess what?
Trident, good to chew and fights cavities too.
Super Pack gives you more sticks per pack than any other gum. 21 sticklets in natural spearmint or peppermint.
Dr. Demento.
I'm Dr. Demento. My guests, Barnes and Barnes, who have the new album, The Best of Barnes and Barnes, or Zabagaby. You really have created your own language that pops up now and then, mostly in album titles. There was Spaz Chow, too.
Yeah, Spaz Chow. Well, it's hard to translate Lumanian phrases into English, but for instance, our first album, Vubaha, means greetings. It's like
hello.
aloha or chow, so to speak, Vubaha. And then Spaz Chow, which was our second
That
record.
kind of meant those who suffer and make music at the same time.
Yeah, exactly. And now Zabagaby, which, as we said earlier, means party naked with Barnes and Barnes, and it also means festival, celebration.
Yes.
I was glad you included a couple of tunes from Spaz Chow, which was your second album. It's perhaps not as well known as the first one, Vubaha, which had Fishhead, Cemetery Girls, etc. Spaz Chow is generally more serious, a lot of songs of love, lost and regained, but it's really one of my very favorite albums of yours for listening at home. I was especially glad you put the song Unfinished Business on,
that was
on
one
the
of- yeah.
Zabagaby album.
Well, thank
That's
you.
one of my favorites, and since not many people heard it back then, hopefully they'll hear it now.
And
We're not going to play it today because it's not really demented, so to speak, but
Right.
it does show another side of your work, and it's really one of the more moving and also musically inventive songs I've heard in a long time. So
Thank you. We were emotionally devastated when we recorded that album.
It was a rough year.
Back when we were
I
happy.
can tell, and it shows. There are a few songs that are only on the compact disc version of Zabagaby.
That's right. There are five bonus cuts, two of them unreleased up until now.
You know, we've written, I guess, about 600 songs, and
Is that so?
Yeah, and we've recorded so many
Is
of them.
that so? I don't know. 600?
Let's say 600.
Let's say
and
60.
22. But sometimes we'll record a batch of tunes, and then when we're putting the albums together, for one reason or another, they just don't, make the grade. Either they're not good enough, or
they're
they don't
too-
fit the mood
or
of
they're
the
too
rest
sick.
of the tunes. The song I think we're about to play was originally going to go on our Amazing Adult Fantasy LP, but it got bumped, and then it didn't belong on our 6 LP. I went to Scotland, and I went in search of finding Nessie, the Loch Ness Monster, but I ran out of cheese in Edinburgh, so I had to turn back.
Nessie wouldn't take the bait, right, Art?
But I came back and I wrote this song about Nessie mating, and Artie sings it real pretty.
Here's Loch Ness Lady from the compact disc version of Zabagaby. Barnes and Barnes.
Easy for you to say.
Even she whose world is in secrecy feels the sunlight that warms her waters. A whispered promise so long forgotten now wakes her and takes her. All alone for now she is visible, shyly waiting for one remembered. The sky above her is new with music of songbirds she's first heard.
Barnes and Barnes with Loch Ness Lady from Zabagaby. At least you can find that on the compact disc version, which has, 21 songs on it? Is it?
21.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It can drink.
Getting your money's worth from Rhino Records.
That's right.
Yeah, good.
Especially
Rhino has
Rhino
definitely
compact
stuck by
disc.
us over
Yeah.
all the years.
Great label.
You were
Thank
one
you,
of the very
Rhino.
first artists ever signed to Rhino, right?
One of the first, I guess, one of the first new artists making original music.
Of course, the very first artist signed to Rhino Records, Wildman Fisher, we have had the honor of producing his last 2 albums, and we think the next coming year, 1988, will find us producing a Wildman Fisher's greatest hits package with some new stuff.
In many of your previous interviews, people have asked you the question, but what about your other lives? You aren't always Art and Artie Barnes.
No,
are
we're
you?
not. No, we're not. But we don't talk about that too often. Actually, if you do a little sleuthing, you can figure out our other lives.
And the ultimate clues are in the runoff grooves.
That's
the
right.
record version.
I was going to
As
say
to-
that, but you beat me to it.
True confessions.
Yes, which is one advantage that records still have over cassettes and compact discs.
Yeah,
you
you can carve on them.
Okay, I see you brought some musical instruments with you, so as promised, I'd like
Hey,
to...
are you going to make us play now, Doctor? Oh,
Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
you
You know,
promised. I'm going to hold you to it.
Okay, let me get the guitar here. Hold on. Yeah, you know, Dr. Demento, there's an old ancient Lumanian saying that the fabric of reality is woven on butterfly wings and string cheese, and that life is simply reacting to reality, and that life is like a sock.
Like a sock.
First it feels good,
Feels
and,
good.
and warm, and then it starts to stink.
Thanks.
And then you die. When you die, you stop drinking beer. When you die, you stop being here. When you die, some people cry. When you die, we say goodbye. When you die, you stop eating cheese. When you die, you're not hard to please. When you die, some people cry. When you die, we say goodbye. Yeah.
And that's Barnes & Barnes live here under the smogberry trees with an excellent live version, thank you very much, of one of the songs that is contained on the Zabagaby Best of Barnes & Barnes album, and that is When You Die, which was first heard on Vubaha, right, the first album?
That song kind of sums it all up. It's about beer, cheese, and death.
Yes.
And on that note...
On the first album, when we originally recorded it, you know, sometimes writing a song is almost like channeling an alien being or something, you know. And when that song first came out, it was shorter, and we got the rest of the song after we had recorded the first album. So we decided to make a video of the complete version and then re-record the complete version of the song as it now is.
Well, we don't want to leave everybody on a note of death and taxes and all that kind of thing. So
We don't?
So I'd like
Oh, rats.
I'd like to wind up this program with one of the happier songs from the album, "Party in My Pants." Which,
Oh, yeah, that's a fun one.
There's a party in my pants and I want you all to come. Boop-ba-na-ha-na-bop, bop. There's a party in my pants and I want you all to come. Boop-ba-na-ha-na-bop, bop.
Just got into town tonight, oh yeah.
Boop-ba-na-ha-na-bop, bop.
Oh, my pants, they fit so tight, oh yeah.
Boop-ba-na-ha-na-bop, bop.
Come along, the surf is right, oh yeah.
Boop-ba-na-ha-na-bop, bop. There's a party in my pants and I want you all to come. Boop-ba-na-ha-na-bop, bop. There's a party in my pants and I want you all to come. Boop-ba-na-ha-na-bop, bop.
Bring some beer and bring some cheese, oh yeah.
Ba-na-ha-na-bop, bop.
Bite and tease and squeeze me, please, oh yeah.
Ba-na-ha-na-bop, bop.
We will soon be on our knees, oh yeah.
Ba-na-ha-na-bop, bop.
Don't be up in the air. when traveling by plane.
Hey, how you doing?
Fine.
I'm on my way to a party. You want to come?
Sure. Where is it?
It's, in my pants.
There's a party in my pants and I want you all to come. Boop-ba-na-na-na-bop-bop. There's a party in my pants and I want you all to come. Boop-ba-na-na-na-bop-bop.
After all is done and said, oh yeah,
Ba-na-na-na-bop-bop.
you've been entertained and fed, oh yeah.
Ba-na-na-na-bop-bop.
Now it's time to use your head,
Ba-na-na-na-bop-bop. There's a party in my pants and I want you all to come. There's a party in my pants and I want you all to come. Boop-ba-na-na-na-bop-bop. There's a party in my pants and I want you all to come. Yeah, everybody! Come on, everybody! Have a time! Yeah!
Yeah! Yes, the very positive expression that
Too
you end
good.
all your songs with. Party in My Pants with Barnes & Barnes. From the albums of Bagabee, the best of Barnes & Barnes, record, cassette, compact disc, and video, all wondrously demented. Thank you so much for being my guest, Art and Artie.
Our
it's
pleasure. Thanks
great
for
to
making
be
it.
here again.
You've helped make it all possible all these years, and for that, we love you.
It's been a decade plus of dementia. May it be many more.
Thank you, Dr. Demento.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Vubaha.
The wheels just keep on turning for REO Speedwagon, brought to you by Milky Way Bar. There's hardly a concert stage left that REO Speedwagon hasn't performed on, or at least it's going to seem that way by the time the band finishes their Live as We Know It tour. After a short break, REO will be back on the road, so for the latest updates on REO Speedwagon's whereabouts, keep listening to the Westwood One Radio Network.
Super Pack gives you more sticks per pack than any other gum. 21 sticklets in natural spearmint or peppermint.
Skinny sticklets packed with flavor. Skinny, super pack. Oh yeah.
Guess what this is? It's an electric toothbrush, one way to fight cavities. Now what's this? It's someone opening a pack of Trident gum, another way to fight cavities. New studies show chewing Trident after sugary snacks reduces the acids that form between teeth, acids that can cause cavities. Ask your dentist. So along with your regular brushing and flossing, chew Trident after sugary snacks, and you may hear these sounds more often.
A good report card from the dentist, Dad.
Great checkup.
Surprise.
Trident, good to chew and fights cavities too.